What is up, my butter biscuits? In today's video, we're going to be talking about Travis Scott. It seems that he has just been cleared of all criminal charges with his Astroworld incident. I do want to get you guys' opinions on this. Obviously, I did talk about it before because this was like, oh my gosh, this was like major news across the world. And I was just really curious about this because I do have to be honest with you guys. Obviously, I'm no law expert or anything, but I was kind of confused at first of how he could be at fault to begin with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like obviously it would really depend upon the venue as well as the security. And on top of that too, the whole setup of everything, which I don't really think he has full control over, but obviously his name was on it. So he would be the one that would, like, you know what I mean, be in trouble. But I just was like, wait, like legally wise though, is it really his fault? Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was the whole venue and like the whole setup of everything. Anyways, before we get into that though, I just wanted to say I am low-key really sad, y'all. I just found out that Madonna is sick and she is going to be postponing her tour. And I'm super sad about this because, y'all, I have to keep it real with you guys. Like, I'm not like the biggest Madonna fan, but I do love her greatest hits. So she is doing kind of like a greatest hits tour. And I did buy tickets to go to, I want to say, what was it, like her third show out in Arizona. I was going to be going with my aunt, but she is going to be postponing that because they found her unresponsive on Saturday. And then turns out she had some type of bacterial infection and she's just like way too sick. So she is pushing back the whole tour. And I'm like, y'all, that makes me so sad because I was like super excited to go to that. Actually, it was going to be in 3 weeks already. So I don't know when she's going to be pushing it back to, but I really do hope that she heals. I really do hope that she makes a full recovery. They did say on TMZ that she is expected to make a full recovery, which I'm hoping so. I do know that she is a little bit older, so I do feel like the healing process may take a little while longer, but I'm hoping that she does heal because, y'all, I was like super excited for that because I do have to say Madonna's greatest hits bomb, you know what I'm saying? Although I do feel like, oh my gosh, this day, have you guys seen her on TikTok? Like, y'all, the last TikTok I saw of her, she was sniffing poppers and I was like, girl, oh my gosh, like she's like almost my Nana's age, so I was like, I could only imagine my Nana like being on TikTok sniffing poppers with Terry Joe. Like I was like, girl, what is going on? Maybe that's why she got an infection. No, I'm just playing. I'm sure that's not it. But I was just kind of tripped out because I was like, Madonna sniffing poppers? Like, what is going on? Anyways, before we get into this video, make sure you guys click the link down below. Head over to my second channel. That's my travel channel with my brother. I'm uploading new videos there every single Sunday. And then there are going to be shorts uploaded on Wednesday. I do want to let you guys know that they are not going to be different. They're going to be like scaled down to a 1 minute long version. I may do some other videos as well too that may end up being just shorts only. Say, for example, if we're going to do, I don't know, something that we may have already done, just like a new version of it, or trying like little restaurants that I'm not going to make a full video about. You know what I'm saying? Maybe those will be into shorts, but I am finally uploading on TikTok as well as Instagram Reels. So make sure you guys go show some love over there too. It's all the Fat Bros Travel. Go over there, show some love. I would really appreciate it. I will be uploading 1 video per week onto Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. So make sure you guys go over there. I know I've lagged with short form content, but I just do have to keep it real with you guys. I don't like short form content. I really don't, but obviously I know the times are changing and I know that I do have to post. But why am I talking so weird today? Post. I was just in Arizona over the weekend, y'all, and I was screaming so much because I was doing karaoke in the pool and it was like 110 degrees and I'm like, my voice is gone, y'all, and I feel like my brain is still catching up. Anyways, I know that I do have to post short form content because that's the way, you know, the world is going, but y'all, I just talk too much. Let's keep it real. It's so hard for me to get a 1 minute video. And I do know now on TikTok you can post like 3 minutes and I do believe 10 minutes, but then YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels is still 1 minute. So I'm like, I gotta just make it a minute. You know what I mean? Anyways, let me shut up. There I am rambling. Make sure you guys go over there, show some love. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. If you guys like celebrity commentary on this channel, please give it a big thumbs up. I do feel like this day and age, there's not really popping off inside the like beauty space. You know what I'm saying? So I'm obviously doing celebrity commentary on my channel. I feel like that's like, I don't know, pretty much the only thing relevant these days. So give a thumbs up if you guys do like that. Let me shut up. Let's go ahead and get into it. Y'all, I'm always a little bit conflicted with my rambling. Like, I'm like, sometimes I'll look at the comments sometimes. Okay, let me just keep it real. Because depending upon the topic of the video, I'm like, ooh, let me not look at the comments. Because I'm just going to want to like, I'm going to want to go at it with people. You know what I'm saying? Because they just be going hard. But I look at the comments sometimes and some people are like, I like your rambling. And then some people are like, can you just get to the point? But then also at the same time too, I'm like, you know what? If I'm a rambler, just let me be a rambler. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, if you guys don't like rambling, you guys can go somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I do want to say I felt like this was a little bit conflicting at first because when I very first saw this post from TMZ, they were saying that he may be charged with criminal charges, but then now it was just updated that he is not being charged with criminal charges. So I'm going to be reading backwards on TMZ to show you guys how it all unfolded. So this is what it says right here. Travis Scott is in the crosshairs of a Texas grand jury facing possible criminal prosecution for the deadly Astroworld tragedy. Now, I do want to say, even before going into the full article, as I mentioned before, I was like really confused at how he would even be held liable for that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, he's not the one that's like, organizing the venue and hiring the security and all that good stuff. But obviously, I do know a lot of people online were saying that he was like egging it on. Well, obviously, I don't know because I wasn't there. Anyways, the rapper's lawyer, Kent Schaefer, tells TMZ the Harris County grand jury is meeting now to decide whether his client should be prosecuted for continuing to perform at the 2021 festival as thousands of people in the crowd stampeded, causing 10 people to die and an untold number injured. Travis Scott's attorney tells us the rapper will not be testifying and his team remains hopeful the jurors will agree Travis did not commit any crime. Travis has maintained from the beginning he had no idea there was a stampede and points to the fact many police officers in the crowd who were responsible for the safeties of the fans were clueless as well. In fact, you see in the video some cops dancing as Travis performs. The deadly concert sparked a number of civil lawsuits against Travis and the festival's organizers, but he has never been criminally charged. We reached out to the Harris County District Office and they declined to comment, but there is a update on this right here. That's why I was kind of tripped out at first. So when I was first going to make this video, I was like, oh, wait, he is facing criminal charges, but then now they decided that he is not facing criminal charges. So this is what the update says. It says a rep for Travis Scott tells TMZ Travis Scott will not be charged with criminal charges or any wrongdoing for his involvement with Astroworld Festival. The rep continues, today's decision by the Harris County District Attorney confirms that we have known all along that Travis Scott is not responsible for the Astroworld tragedy. This is consistent with investigative reporting by numerous media outlets and federal and state government reports that have squarely placed the onus, I never have read that word before, ONUS. Every single time that I read an article, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so uneducated because I'd be looking at these words and I'm like, yeah, I never heard of that before. So I don't know what the honest for event safety crisis or on organizers, operators, and contractors. Oh, maybe it's an acronym. Is that? No, that's not an acronym. Never mind. Not performers. Anyway, so that's what I was saying right there as well too. I was a little bit tripped out is because I do feel like from the get-go, I was like, wait, wouldn't this be on the organizers and like the whole venue? You know what I'm saying? Not on the performer, which would be Travis Scott within this scenario. Anyway, so this is what it continues on right here to say. The rep concludes while waiting patiently for the district attorney's decision to not file charges, Travis Scott has been inaccurately and wrongly singled out, despite stopping the show 3 separate times and being unaware of the events as they were unfolding. Now that this chapter is closed, we hope for the government efforts to focus on what is more important, stopping future heartbreaking tragedies like Astroworld from ever occurring again. So anyways, that is it right there. I do want to say I felt like that was going to happen because honestly, I do feel like at the end of the day, I know a lot of people were placing Travis Scott to blame. But I do feel like at the end of the day, like he wasn't in control of that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that would have been up to the police officers, the security, the event organizers, as well as the venue itself. Do you know what I mean? I feel like obviously it would have been really hard to single him out because at the end of the day, he is just a performer. Also, I did see a lot of people after the fact pointing out videos of like, I want to say it was like Billie Eilish and like other performers of them stopping their shows to like help people in the crowd. But I'm like, I have to keep it real with you guys. If I was a performer, I don't think that I would notice that. Like, y'all, they have these big old bright lights in their face. Like, how would you see into the crowd like that? Do you know what I mean? I feel like that would be very difficult. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about that. Also, I do want to say too, am I just kind of like tripping or like, do you guys find it weird that Kylie Jenner is dating Timothée Chalamet? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know too much about Timothée Chalamet. I know like the internet loves him. I always see like tweets about him and stuff like that. A lot of people find him attractive. But I really do feel like it's a trip for Kylie Jenner to be with him. Like, I don't know. They seem like complete opposites, but maybe that works. All I know is I do have to say, just in case you guys did not know, I'm sure you guys already know by now, my man left me for Kendall Jenner. He literally broke up with me and left me for Kendall Jenner. And that one right there was a shocker to me too. I was like, what? Bad Bunny with Kendall Jenner? Like, that just tripped me out. And y'all, apparently it's getting really, really serious. If you guys have not seen, I was like, oh, okay, I thought this was just going to be a little bit of a fling. And then turns out they're on the fast track to marriage, which I will be objecting. I'm just letting you guys know. If you guys see me on TMZ objecting at their wedding, mind your business, okay? Because I'm trying to get my man back. No, just playing. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions about everything. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.